I assume the path to the right is still a dead end, so I'm not going to investigate that. And if we go straight here, that's going to take us around to the other side, to that strange little pool where maybe part of the totem is hidden. Getting a bit of stutter there. I'll skip this one. So my immediate thought is, let's address the child as the shaman. And we'll see if we can get the talisman off him.
Shaman, I had the dream you spoke of. I saw everything you said I would see.
Give me the talisman.
Do you still have the talisman I gave you?
Why? Do you want the talisman? You gave it to me.
I would like it back, pretty please.
Chael, I need to take back the talisman for a little while. I need it for an important ceremony.
Oh, of course, my shaman.
Good boy.
The talisman is very ornate. It's shaped like a feathered dragon serpent, the Kuatl. One more trip to 7-Eleven and I'll have the whole set. Interesting. Tell me about your dreams.
I was in your balloon, rushing into the air, and I can see the whole city. The lines on the pampas moved and formed pictures, animals, and people. And I can hear many other shamans talking to me. They told me to look to the temple.
Go up in the balloon and look to the temple.
What did you see on the temple?
I saw the faces of the spirits. They said that they knew where the totem was. Then I woke up from the dream.
Goodbye.
Thank you for visiting me, shaman. I can't wait to hear more stories later.
I thought that was something for a moment. Okay, let me speak to the father, just in case there's some dialogue here, before I go back over and check out that pool.
Shaman, you honor me. Your presence convinces the Earth Spirit Owalpa to bless my crops. I assume this visit concerns my son.
What gift are you talking about?
The beautiful talisman you gave him. Achael was always talking about it. When I first saw it, it looked so real. I thought that you had actually given him a true ritual relic. He cherishes it, and he wears it every day. Because of your attention and guidance, I know he will grow up to be a leader of our people.
It's alright, he'll be dead tomorrow.
I can see that you have much to do. I'll let you return to your work.
Thank you, Shaman, for coming. And when you speak to the Earth Spirit, the Owalpa, thank her for the abundant harvest.
I'll think about it. I don't know if we need to get rid of this guy somehow to maybe look at his knife or look at the bowl or whatever is directly behind him. But I don't think it's going to be possible.
Forgive me, friend. With all the work I have today, I have no time for conversation.
Yeah, I don't think any of the other disguises are going to lead to anything productive either, so I think the time has come to check out that pool again. I don't know what the talisman might do though. Whether it gives me access to another area, whether we need to maybe do some other puzzles. I'm not sure. I can't imagine this is it for this area though, there's got to be more. Right, before we use it, let me try and inspect it. Emphasis on try. This game's doing some weird shit. I had it and now it's completely gone. What the fuck? The same thing happened with the tunnel map, so I do wonder whether we've actually lost it here. Oh my god, that just happened. That just happened. Do you see a talisman here, chat? Because I do not. Oh my god. What if I do something like this? I'll skip out of it. Yeah, I don't know about this. I don't know when I last saved, but what I might do is make another save right now, and I will BRB. God, that sucks. That royally sucks. It's got something to do with this tunnel map, because we saw exactly the same thing happen with the, with this item. It disappeared from our inventory, and then it magically reappeared. Okay, I will BRB. Okay, so I just loaded my game here after doing a little bit of running around on the previous game, and it has now magically appeared in my inventory. I think it's replaced an existing item. Oh boy. Flint's Talisman. Can we use that to start a fire, perhaps? Or a spark? A masterfully crafted ornament of possible religious significance. The gold figure clasping the flint rock is a... We will never know, because, the game doesn't want to show me. It goes in here. Very clearly.
He's single, he time travels, he parts water. Ladies and gentlemen, Gage Blackwood.
If only, Arthur, if only. I can pick up the amulet again. I can pick up the amulet, so maybe I can grab that on the way out and then use it on the balloon. Oh, God.
Gage, we found it! The actual birthplace of Pez!
How many are around here? There's 24 of them. Correction? Yeah, 24. freaky as shit. Okay. Just trying to see if there's a combination here where the lights stay on.
Hey, the eyes glow. Normally, only your eyes can light up a room, Gage. I recognize some of these heads from the wall depicting the great story inside the top of the temple. The story on the wall referred to them as the element spirits. 24 ugly heads on the wall, 24 ugly heads. If one of those heads should happen to fall, 23 ugly heads on the wall. I think what we have here is a primitive version of the popular arcade game Whack-A-Mole. Yes. This art piece says so much to me. It's as if the heads were yelling out, hear no evil, speak no evil, see no evil, but the other 21 of us are gonna have fun. Hey, Gage, this is just like your tub, only you have the Muppet baby heads.
You've not been in my apartment, dude.
At what point do you think they turned to the pool contractor and said, okay, enough of the heads already?
Okay, I don't see a combination here to switch them on.
I know it's overkill on the whole head thing, but I'll take this over the little peeing cherub boy any day.
Yeah, I can agree with that, Arthur.
Well, I guess we're headed in the right direction. Ow! How did you find my groin, Gage? Only one set of eyes glow at a time. I don't mean to play on your innate paranoia, Gage, but I think they're mocking you.
Okay, you mentioned something at the top of the temple, so let me go look there first. Failing that, the only other thing I can think of doing right now is grabbing the talisman and then going up into the balloon again. So, aliens, the totem. If we take the balloon up, something happens.
The pictograms surrounding the mural speak of the great story in the first shaman. He was instructed by the spirits of time and space to hide one of the 3 totems of tremendous power from the fury of their powerful children, 2 winged brothers. To aid him with this task, he called upon the power of the element spirits. They showed him a secret place for the totem. Once the totem was hidden, the shaman bade the spirits to guard it, and they have ever since.
I see 5 symbols on the left there. What was down here? Whatever it was terribly sus. Just the fact that it, exists at all. What am I looking at? I'm tilting my head to the left and it sort of looks like 2 teeth, a tongue, eyes perhaps. I can't interact with anything here. All I can do is zoom out. Maybe that's the one I'm looking for.
The pictograms on this mural speak of the conclusion of the great story. Many generations after the first shaman secured the totem in a secret place, the spirits of time and space would deceive the pictograms.
Oh, did not mean to do that, sorry.
Speak of the great story and the first shaman. The pictograms on this mural speak of the conclusion of the great story. Many generations after the first shaman secured the totem in a secret place, the spirits of time and space would beseech a young warrior to save the totem from the brothers, return to claim the totem. However, the warrior would have to overcome the element guardians protecting the totem. The rest of the mural is unfinished, Gage. I assume that's what the scribe is working on now.
As soon as I move away... No, the lights are still on. Okay. This is the only thing I can think of doing before I go up and use the flint on the balloon. If indeed that is a thing. Nothing. Come on. There's nothing to censor here. No, okay. I'm not sure about this puzzle yet. I assume that's going to fill the water back up. Okay, so if this doesn't work, then I think I'm actually stuck, because I don't know what else I can do in the other region, in the Himalayas, and I don't know how to solve that puzzle just yet. It says this is a flint medallion though, and I'm hoping that maybe I can use it literally as a flint. He's still hanging in there.
Sorry, Gage. You can't approach someone with their guise.
What if I approach him as a shaman? That would really freak him out. Okay, is this a thing? It totally is. Up we go. We're seeing weird shit. That's not something we should be seeing at this point, I guess. Okay, the two alien species.
Sinclair says, I'm sorry, but that painting just sucks. But this time, you know, instead of getting mad, I just walk away, as if saying, girlfriend, don't even go there. So then he says, Gage, have you been listening to a word I've said?
Nah, I saw some freaky shit, dude. Okay, where exactly are we? Other than, you know, in the air. Just trying to get my bearings. I assume that's a temple. That's where we took off from, somewhere around there. Oh. Okay, I feel the need to photograph that with my mobile telephone. One moment. Okay, that's done. Yeah, that's gotta be the answer, surely.
Gage! See the two birds poised over the arrow-shaped pool? Those birds must represent the brothers. They're fighting over the pool.
Aliens, bruh.
From this view, we can pretty much see everything. But I can give some telescopic help if you'd like to sightsee a little better. I hope you brought quarters. Those Nazca-like lines must represent different times in history. I assume you saw something in those lines while you were daydreaming. It's incredible that they use such a sweeping landscape as their book of history.
They knew about outer space and the bomb. And some other weird shit. Yeah, I assume we took off from over there. The dude is hanging in there somewhere around there. I did not mean to click on that again. I'm sorry. But yeah, I think what we're going to have to do is click on those faces in the puzzle pool. And I guess that these 4 faces are unique and that we only see one of them on each wall. Yep, that's our cable car. The boy is somewhere around there and the father is somewhere around there as well. Okay, I think I've seen enough. That was some freaky stuff. I love it.
Sorry, Gage. You can't approach someone with their guys. Okay, first question. Is it still in our inventory? It is. Second question. Will this give me the legacy? Because if so, I have no idea what I need to do in the Himalayan mountains. I've picked up one item here, I believe. No, correction, I picked that up in Himalayas. I don't know what to do with that just yet. Okay, we're looking for a sort of bug-eyed. That one there. Okay. We're looking for someone who looks very bored. It looks like this one here. I don't know how you're supposed to remember this.
We're looking for someone with no face at all. And then the other one here, we're looking for someone with teeth. But not the one that I was looking at in a temple. It's someone different. It is the dude on the left.
That seemed to do the trick. Sounds like we opened a door nearby.
I'm getting a Resident Evil vibe out of this, or maybe even a near Gestalt vibe. The way that door is arranged. What is down here?
A pessimist might view a wall of fire popping up in front of them as a minor setback. But you, Gage, you're a rock. Stop crying. We can get through this.
Is this suit fireproof? Also, can I heat this thing up? Possibly. Is there another way through? Nope. I've done nothing. I'm all out of ideas. Let's go forward.
Cinnamon! No, Gage, your eyebrow's on fire.
We're not going forward.
I'm allergic to flame.
Okay.
Gage, don't walk into the wall of fire again. If you ruin the paint job on this jumpsuit, the warranty is forfeit. Gage, do you know why animals have a natural fear of fire? 'Cause it hurts!
You've got no feelings, dude.
We've already faced earth, wind, and fire. Now headlining the show, blood, sweat, and tears!
What goes up must come down. A spinning wheel, turn around.
I don't remember the rest.
I didn't know any of it. Where do we face earth, fire, and wind? Or earth, water, and wind? Maybe water outside? Earth somewhere else? I don't know where that's going. There's got to be a way past here. The thing is, I don't want to go back just yet because I don't believe I've missed anything. But right now, apart from this picture of healing water, I don't see a way through here. I can sort of see two... I don't want to call them ropes, but there's something's there. I don't see a switch or something I can use to turn this off. Arthur has got his hint thing up, which is making me think that there's an easy solution to this. Oh, that thing's still got oil in it. Even though I used the oil in the Himalayas. The way I see it, there's three options. We use a different path, we cut off the supply, or we find some way to protect ourselves. At the moment, I am not seeing an alternate path, which means we either need to shut this down somehow, or protect ourselves. Can I get back up here? I can. So if I flood the place, will that do anything? I'll wait this out just in case we see a prompt. Yeah, I assume the stair... Never mind.
Bravo, Gage! That should be the last of the Element Guardians. Now let's search the rest of this temple.
Is this suit steam-proof?
Here's gourmet food for thought. The shaman, thinking that you were the farm boy Achael, confided that he had a dream about the boy. The shaman saw Achael save the artifact and said that he had a great destiny. Gage, you were disguised as the boy when you visited the shaman.
Way ahead of you, Arthur.
Think that he really dreamed about you?
I think we might be done here. That looks like our chameleon suit. Aha, okay, so that's what we could see from the temple above. Don't look down, sir. Pretty please and thank you.
I'll translate that large grouping of pictograms on the pillar. Ever since the spirit teachers first gave our shamans the gift of the dream seeing, our people have been entrusted with recording stories that have passed and stories that will come. We have seen that the wrath of the brothers spans across many generations. Far, far into tomorrow, more years than can be counted by generations, the brothers will return for a final battle when all of the totems are brought together. Our shamans have seen many murky dreams about this coming conflict. Although the outcome is uncertain, the fate of the world will be decided. One day in the shadows of tomorrow, a distant mountain city will be visited by the spirits. Because of their focus, their solemn priests were taught the power of matter. After learning from the all-powerful spirits, these holy men could change the elements. Then the brothers came, demanding the power of matter, and another tribe was destroyed. One terrible day in the shadows of tomorrow, the brothers will come to find the totem that will allow them to see time as our shamans do. They will destroy our city, but our culture, our stories, and our totem will be saved by a brave warrior. One terrible day in the shadows of tomorrow, the brothers will come to find the totem that will allow them to... The city of earth and water was the first city that the spirits visited. They taught them the power of life and healing, but their city was consumed by the brothers in a battle of fire and wind.
Okay, so they knew about Atlantis.
Far, far into tomorrow, more years than can be counted by generations, the brothers will return for a final battle when all of the totems are brought together. Our shamans have seen many murky dreams about this coming conflict. Although the outcome is uncertain, the fate of the world will be decided.
Is it really a good idea for us to grab the 3 legacies? Having heard that just now, I don't know.
That must be the artifact! Hurry and grab it, Gage, and I'll jump us back to TSA.
Excellent work, Gage. While you were gone, Dalton and Michelle discovered something remarkable about the first artifact.
We concentrated our efforts on the overlapping symbols covering the artifact. With a little luck, we found formulae beneath several layers of inscriptions.
And this is the remarkable part. The formulae details the physics necessary for time travel. The very same physics that powers our own jumpsuits.
So the secret of time travel was purposely hidden in our past? Conductors and clear invents that same technology centuries later.
That's probably really bad, fellas.
Dear Lord, what is this thing?
It's a weapon. It's really powerful. Especially against living things. Better take it with us.
Quothalas have entered the Earth system?
Nothing has deterred them. They've ignored the Sarolan ambassador's plea for peace talks. The symbiotry appears powerless. It looks like it's all up to us.
I'll find the last artifact.
Yeah, I was invoking Resident Evil there, but honestly, I do think it's a weapon. We're gonna get the last one, take it into space, destroy the Quothalas fleet, that took me a long time to get out, and move on with life. I need to take a quick break, but I need to figure out what I need to do at the Himalayas very clearly, because we can go back here and maybe grab some more water and some oil. I can't think of anything we can grab here. It's all up to this, and I don't know what to do here. Ugh. Alright, let me take a break, and I'll give it some thought. Okay, I've thought for a bit. Just a very brief recording session before I go to bed. I don't think I've missed anything at the Mediterranean Sea, other than maybe collecting some more oil or water perhaps. I just can't think of anything else that I might have missed. Before I go back to the Himalayan mountains, I need to go back here for a moment. And unfortunately, I now realize that that was completely unnecessary. I wanted to see if I could bring back the flint talisman with me, because we might need that in the Himalayas. But I see that I already picked it up. Okay, that was a complete waste of time. Oh, that was weird. I don't know what that sound effect was. Okay, we are back here. So I've been thinking about this a lot, and I do believe I have one puzzle solution in my head, but I've got no idea about the rest. Let me pull up this map. So in the building on the right, we have something on the floor which represents the mural on the wall. I don't know what to do with that just yet. I'm still very, very clueless on that. Outside that place, and also outside this place, we have Genghis Khan. I've picked up his sword. I don't believe there's anything more that I can do with him. Inside the main temple where Lama is hanging out, I don't believe there's anything I need to do in there. But having said that, there is a statue of Buddha in there, as well as just outside Genghis Khan's tent. And there's a good chance I'm going to need to interact with them at some point. But right now, I don't understand how. Down here, we have this weird room with some sort of butter churner thing, and I can see that I can interact with it, but nothing is happening. I suspect I'm not done in there just yet, and I'm going to need to do something else. The only thought I've got at this time is maybe I can speak to the yaks and get something out of them, and then bring it back to that room. But I'm not sure about that. I do not believe there's anything else of use down here. The gardener's place, that's probably the place that I know the most about. There is a very sick tree in there which normally sprouts spiritual fruit, and they use that fruit as an offering to the Buddha shrine in there. However, the tree is sick, and it has not been bearing fruit. I do believe, however, that I have a solution for that. That is what I'll try first, after I speak to these two yaks.
The Shrine of the Animal Realm, to enlighten the savage.
That looks sus. It really does. Okay, can I do anything with this? No. We can't pat the yaks and we can't kill the yaks either. Also, I completely forgot about the musical instruments outside the main temple door. I can probably do something with that, but I don't know what. I can't think of anything else that I can use here, so... maybe I need to do something here, but I'm not sure what. What about this hole in the statue here? I'm just trying shit randomly at the moment. Nothing. Okay. There was nothing... wait.
Those colorful symbols on yonder rock are the 6 syllables of a holy Buddhist mantra. Om Mani Padme Hum. It means Om, a jewel in the lotus. The inscription speaks of the 4 noble truths. All forms on the wheel of life suffer. The cause of all suffering is ignorance. The true path to deliverance is blocked by vice and falsehood. Knowledge of the virtues will reveal the true path.
Say that again here, please.
Om Mani Padme Hum.
I'm grabbing my phone because I don't have it with me. I'll be back in a sec. For the Sierra series, I've been taking detailed notes on pen and paper, but I've not made any notes on pen and paper for the Journeyman Project. All I've been doing is putting it into my phone. Right, what is this?
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Om
Mani Padme Hum.
Om Mani
Padme Hum.
Padme.
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Kind of sounds like the 4th syllable is pard rather than pa. Just writing that down, making some spaces. What is the last syllable?
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Sounds like hum. Okay, I might have a solution to the music puzzle. I can't believe that's a one-way path there. What is the point? I'm sure it'll reveal itself at some points, but I just can't see it right now. And yeah, I don't believe there's anything relevant on the left-hand side over the valley there. I don't believe there's anything there. Maybe the first dude, if we speak to him as a different person, will have some information? Maybe? Well, that's a long shot though. Okay, I already got a lot of information out of you, so I will not speak to you again. Let's see if we can fix this tree. Also, just writing down that the animal god is near the yaks. Okay, there are the roots. Can I fix the roots? Yes.
And you said you didn't have a green thumb. Nice job, Gage.
I've got to be dead honest. Those don't look much better than what they were, according to my untrained eye. Please stop flickering. Oh my god. I would just like to stop flickering for a moment so that I can see the picture is currently empty. Christ. So if I go back up here now, has the tree sprouted fruit? Doesn't seem any different.
Hello again, friend.
What's wrong with the roots?
I don't know what to do. The tree should have grown fruit weeks ago. I went into the tunnels to inspect the roots, and I had found that they were rotting and sickly. I fear that the tree may die.
Nothing new.
Goodbye.
Farewell, new friend. I hope to talk more with you later.
I can see it already. Looks like an apple. No, just a generic fruit. It is an apple? Never mind. This fruit is a rare genetic variant of the apple malus genus. I don't know if that's how that's pronounced, I'm sorry, and is extinct in the present time. We should bring that back. So, which Buddha is this?
The shrine of the Praetus realm, to sate their eternal hungers.
Sate eternal hunger. Greenhouse. Just rapidly typing this in. Right. Does this work? Yes. Ooh. Yellow stone. A polished yellow stone of common composition. Its shape is perfectly spherical. Do I need 6 of these? Okay. I think what I'm going to do next is take the tunnels and go to the main building, I'll call it. Because I want to check out that music puzzle. Do I still have the map? Yes, that's good. So we are going forward, then doing a U-turn, switching the door. Oh, we're going to run into a dead end there. Oh, damn. We're going to run into a dead end there. And there as well. So this is telling me I've got to go all the way around this way, unblock that, and then unblock that one. Alright, so I'm going to spare you. I will cut in when I get there. I should be 2 away from my goal. Yep, just moving forward twice and then switching that and then just go forward. 1. 2, and at this point I will start skipping the animations anyway. Switch that. Go over here, go forward, and we're out. I've had enough of tunnels, and I'm sure you have as well, chat. So there is a Buddha in here. Let me just make a note of which one it is, because it might be important.
The shrine of the human realm. to humbly contain our pride.
Humbly contain pride. Main building. With llama. Right. That is written down. I don't have anything written down for the animal realm, except that it is an animal god. I'm sure Arthur said something else, but I didn't write it down. We have one outside Genghis Khan's place. Wasn't this Storm or something?
The shrine of the Ashurus realm, to guard the Titans from themselves.
Guard Titans from themselves. Guarding makes me think of a weapon. Genghis. Can I use anything here? Like the staff, maybe? No, we can't use that as a shield. I really thought the staff would have been a thing here because that's something we picked up all the way back in the prologue, I believe. And it has served no purpose since. Nothing else is jumping out at me. I did try the sword, didn't I? I've got to go back and check, sorry. Skip that. Skip that. Whoops. Sorry. Okay, we're doing this 6 times very clearly. We have a redstone. That's pretty much exactly the same as the Yellowstone. Right, just updating my notes. Because I'm going to need them very clearly.